they do anything because there really is not helping. And they said, Gray said that he's going to make an officer meeting soon about the situation. And I just sort of said, I was like, well, if it's about half, it's too late because Hayes already assigned people without talking to any of the officer corps at all. I mean, I've helped. Me and Rohan made the fucking tryout. But like, no, we didn't get put in half. I don't
Look,
care really. It's only a skin.
Hayes not going to talk to us about that. When me and Froggo first got officer, he never talked to anyone about anything. He just went ahead and did shit. The officer corps
Well, he
never
did
knew
something
anything.
because no one in the battalion
Yeah.
wants you anymore. Evolving literally said in front of
Yeah.
everyone.
What do you think
I
I
don't
would
want
go?
Serious
What do you
back.
think
So
what do you think I would go rogue all the time? It's because I never got shit from them. I had to do things on my own. I had to make my own decisions, and they didn't like that. And I'm going, tell me what you want me to do. I'll do it. They told me nothing, or I have to go rogue.
Okay. What? Oh, just questioning right now. What if? Do you think it should be better that Grace and Hay should step down or should get removed from their position right now?
Right now, I don't know really. I mean, is there anyone else who can step up and be a commander? Because I don't want to be a commander anytime soon. I don't mind being a high command member, but not a commander. Because I was thinking about it, and I was like, no, I don't want to write an application or anything anytime soon. I mean, fuck.
But
I feel, hey,
you
him
could.
being put from second
Yeah.
lieutenant to EXO, obviously, put a substantial. I mean, he's remade documents, but he doesn't have the discipline that I want from a high command member. And he's saying that an EXO should be nice, but no, an EXO shouldn't be the nicest person. The EXO should be straightforward to the point. And he's tried to use his discipline, but then it's just not working. No one feels intimidated because of how nice he was at the start. He didn't, and now no one cares. And Graves is intimidating, definitely. Graves, I like Graves. I think he's good, but I just feel
But Hay
him
being as
bringing.
nice as he was, that
Hay
lets
was.
us
I
love
feel Hay
thinking
has
it was
been
an
too
easy
nice to
takeover.
be an EXO. I mean, has
Because
he
I'm
doing
sorry,
the
when you're
EXO
an
job? I
EXO, you can't be
guess.
submissive like that,
But
because
like
that's what
everything
gave
I
Slub the
do,
idea that
he
he had the
comments
ability to do what he
negatively
did.
on it, like I'm doing something wrong, and I'm sitting there like, well, what else do you want me to do? I can't fucking do anything. I'm only a first
That's
lieutenant.
exactly what he did to me.
So I don't know what to do. I really don't.
Everything he's doing to you, he's
And
done
that's
to
why Slub
every other
left,
officer
because
before you.
Slub literally said to me, I do not want to be commanded by a 16-year-old that has no experience whatsoever. And I was like, alright, and then he just left.
Is he really 16?
That's why I...
Hay is
Yes,
16.
he's 16.
Hey, 16.
And
Fucking hell, I can't believe
I
that.
do sense immaturity sometimes because of his age. He may sound mature, but I can sense it sometimes, and I know it. And I sit there, I'm like, oh my fucking god. I don't really
Fucking,
care.
we're the same age, and yet
I've
you're my
tried to
boss.
contribute as much as I can, but then I've just sat in the position of I don't really care. They do what they want.
I can't
because
believe I'm
I've
saying this,
just
but
not
that's
been
like
bothered.
one of the few things I will ever agree with Slub on about Hay.
Yeah,
That's
but
not a
I
thing
mean,
he's okay.
he said, "Oh, I wish Slub would talk to me and tell me what's going on." They had a half an hour rant, and Hay agreed on his flaws and said he'd improve them. A few days later, he didn't improve them, so Slub left. It's simple as that. Like, well, yeah. It's really annoying. There's no discipline between the EXO should be, get angry sometimes, should shout at people, should tell them off, obviously not in a harsh way, but tell them in a reasonable way what they're doing wrong and tell them to, pull their act together. Warhog is dragging Battalion down. I like him, but he needs to do something. And he's using this excuse because of his family. I feel bad for his family, but I know that excuse get worn out. Because if you go on Discord, every time he's on, he's playing fucking Train Symbol. That's what I said to them last night. Every time he's on, he's playing a different game. He doesn't get on Gary Smart. And there's a clear reason.
And whenever
just
he
doesn't
gets
like
on,
it.
he's usually drunk or something.
Yeah, and they
and when
said
he
that
gets
they
in a
agree
team
with me, and
speak, he
they
does
said
meme
that...
shit like removing the moderator.
Yeah, but they said that when you get to a battalion, you get to a rank where there's nothing to push forward for anymore. And I was like, I guess, I don't know.
But doesn't it mean that they lost their touch on how they have been? Like, shouldn't it be better that there should be a new way, a new person that should be higher? Like, Grace has been in this battalion for more than a year, has been commander for more than a year, that I'm guessing. And shouldn't it be better to change up because it's been always the same issue? wouldn't it be better if he got some different rank? Let's say, not commander anymore. Let's say colonel instead.
Graves, I think apparently Graves is a really good EXO. To be honest, I think he's a good commander. I like him.
He was a good.
I wish he'd get on more because he has the free time to be in my sort of time zone, but he chooses not to. Well, I don't know what he does, and it, it sort of sucks to be honest. But yeah, I really don't know.
People say I'm inactive right now, but the only reason I'm on the server is because I've got nothing to do. If I got my position back, I'd be on every single day because I'd have something.
Yeah, you were on. I'm gonna say this now, Castarius. Maybe promoting people too quickly was a flaw, but other than that, you were active. You knew discipline. You knew what to do. But yeah, I guess you were mistreated a bit.
So,
to be honest, Hay was the guy that was keeping you in the battalion, but Slug pushed forward for you to get kicked out. That's what I know. So.
No, it was more Tiddles, but Slub had a bit of a hand in it. But yeah.
So, this means that Hay. What I'm hearing is that Hay doesn't really have that much power as he should have as an EXO. He's actually failing on how to be an EXO. That's what I'm hearing.
Sort of, yeah. I mean,
he doesn't grip his power.
I feel that he can do the work. Like he does the work, but he does the work as a high command member. And he says, Colonel to EXO is a big difference, and I guess it is. But then I feel there needs to be more discipline, and I just feel he doesn't have the personality for it. I really don't. I feel he is the guy to make battalion relations. Yes, I get that, but if you talk to anyone, I don't think they find him intimidating at all. Because maybe it's his voice, maybe it's just how calm he is. But I'm serious, like no one does, and it's sad.
So
yeah.
Yo.
Hey, Ramses.
What's up, Ramses?
You guys busy?
Who?
Sort of, yeah. Why? What's up?
Oh no, man. Came here to know you guys.
Oh, we're just talking
fuck
about
you,
104th.
Oh, it's talking about the 104th.
Oh, the 104th. Oh,
Yeah.
we should delete that battalion already.
Actually,
Come on.
no, Ramses. While you're here, I want to know, how do you think that the 104th is doing? Be honest. It's an honest question.
From
Your
what I've been
special.
told already by a bunch of 104th and Comet. Is it Comet that's there?
Hey,
So
yeah.
you guys are not doing very well right now.
So, what do you think that should be changed? Do you think maybe Grace should be
High
removed?
command needs to fix that.
Or should
Commander needs to be more active. I
They
don't
need
see
to have
Grey.
an officer call.
They need a more active commander, whether that be like just a temporary commander, because you can have like someone step in from outside of the battalion, fix up activity, then leave after 2 months, and then someone
Like Lone
who
Star
wants to
said
take
he's
the
coming
thing.
back to help out.
That he
Don't
said that
know.
multiple times to me. Don't worry, Lone Star
He
is.
was commander before Grace.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really matter.
Alright.
I've been talking to Lone Star. He's been too busy and he cannot do it.
The raspy voice guy.
He just told us yesterday he was saying.
Yeah, don't worry. Lone Star. I've been talking to Lone Star. He's very busy, and trust me, Lone Star is a very special guy. Well, I'm not gonna say he could be a good guy. He could save the battalion. But
By the time he was
how-
12, he was a good commander.
how do you feel about Hay actually, Ramses?
Hay got pushed up to EXO, I think, a bit too quick. He hasn't had enough.
He got invited to be
Experience.
Sergeant Major, got second lieutenant a day later, then about a week later got XO. So yeah, nothing
Yeah.
was low.
Like, even myself, I got
That
a
was
quite
too
quick
slow
when
for
I went to the 21st, and I struggled with being EXO, and I think he's gonna struggle a lot, especially with
He's
no
already
commander to
struggling.
help him out.
He's
Yeah,
already
there's no
struggling.
commander to help him. That's the problem. Like,
So it
Mm.
would be
there's
better
no
if we had a.
commander to help.
So it would be better if 104th had a different commander. That's what I'm hearing, kind of.
Whether it be a different commander or if you want, you can have like a, I don't know if the commander would do this because you guys are against this, but having a temporary EXO jump in to help out. Because either you fix up with getting a new commander that's active, because what the commander does is he teaches the EXO teaches a colonel teaches LTC teaches whoever they need to teach. You know, it's like one rank down. People teach each other. If your commander's not here and your EXO doesn't know what to do,
Yeah, no, one of
captains, man, or majors, or a current fucking colonel. None of them taught me anything.
all you need is one
got taught
EXO
by
to
no
jump
one.
in.
Everything I learnt was on my own.
That's the problem. You need someone.
Yeah,
no one is teaching.
I'm a new
Hay.
officer, and like no one's teaching me shit.
No
I've
one
had
is
to just
teaching
run off with
Hay.
it.
So
So
Hay
Hay-
is too scared to teach anyone else.
So
So I'll speak to Hay. and I can try and help him out. And get him on
Trust
track,
me,
but I doubt that'll work.
Ramses,
They won't
I've
accept it.
he won't
We have
accept.
multiple
He
people
won't
offering
accept.
help. Then they're not taking any help.
He is really
'Cause-
stubborn on how it happens. He needs to hear it from somebody higher than him, aka Wolf. But Wolf doesn't do. Personally, when he got it, personally, Wolf is just like, here you get the rank. Don't really care what you do. Just you do it. Do the job.
Well, Hey popped up to me like a few days ago when you guys were in here, and he pulled me to the side and he was asking as well, like, what would I do in his position, and he was asking for like advice and stuff. And I told him if he wants help, like in battalion, I can pop in every once in a while and help out with whatever I can and give advice
Ramses,
and things. But I don't know what he
But I feel
thinks.
I've
Yeah,
said
like,
the
so
same thing.
Someone who got put up there pretty quickly shouldn't have to ask that though. If he got put up to that rank, he should be experienced. He
Well,
should know what
the
he's
problem
doing.
is
But I don't know.
this is it, right? So when I went up to EXO, I got pushed up very quickly. I didn't even know what EXO I was meant to do. But Bakara taught me what to do as an EXO, and it took a good month or two. He was active as well. I used to see him a
He
good 3
was,
4 hours
I
almost
like
every
him.
day. So me and him got to speak a lot, and we always had like, we called them sessions where he would pull me into the officer lounge, and me and him would just talk for a good 2 3 hours, doing document work together, fixing things up, thinking of new ideas, brainstorming, whatever. And because of that, we went from 2 people the whole day to 10 people per time zone. And that's because there's a good communication between the EXO and the commander. And he taught me what I need to know, then I brought people up and taught them what they need to know, and then the officer role got fixed. The problem
I
is
would,
with the commander, he's not doing that to the EXO, so the EXO can't help anyone else out.
So you say
Yeah.
somebody, because I know I've talked to him before and came to him multiple times. Hey, look, I've seen that you're struggling. You could maybe improve on that. He just accepts. He just says yeah, but doesn't do anything with it. He just leaves it as it is and doesn't really improve himself. That's what I feel when I was here when he got the rank.
Mhm.
Of course, he was just starting. That's why I said, "Look, I'll help you out as much as possible. Get you. Let's help each other out. Let's try to get you a good EXO." But the thing is, every time I tried to help him out and he tried to help me out, he never accepted what I said. He just said yes and just left it, and
He
nothing
didn't
else
work on
chase.
what you said.
Yeah. So the thing I'm thinking of, he needs to hear it from somebody of a commander, not from somebody external, because he won't accept it. I think he's a bit too young, bit too stubborn for listening to somebody else. He needs it from somebody higher, aka like comparing to IRL, his parents or something. But of course you can't do it. But in this game, it should be his commander, but the commander doesn't sadly do it. So that's how I feel. Like, he could be good, but he's not an EXO yet. Like, he could get EXO later on if he gets more developed into it, if he gets learned into it. But right at the moment, he is not an EXO worthy EXO.
Yeah,
That's what I feel.
it's
Channel switched.
Oops. Ah, that's a mistake. Oops,
Channel
And then
switched.
I joined.
put him in
Mr.
the position. He switched to C18.
I know, right?
How did I join that?
Gay away. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'd like something to be done. If I was in that position, obviously I won't know what to do. But the one thing I would do is talk to Tiddles and Warhawk, ask them, are they going to be active this week? And I want them on at least 3 times a week. If they don't, then bye. Just get them out.
Tiddles has not done
Bring them
shit
out,
for
they're
over
not-
a year. Honestly, I would
I know
not
they're
give
not
him another
gonna.
chance.
They're just filling. And he said to me, "Oh yeah, we need people to fill the gaps." I'm not like, I was like, "What?" So that's why you're promoting officers, just so they can fill the gaps? Makes no sense.
It makes a
You know?
problem later on in the stage.
I know, and I don't want to be promoted
Honestly,
to fill
something
gaps.
I just have to say right now, when it comes to rank transfers, he really cannot talk. He says, "Oh no, I don't like rank transfers, shouldn't happen," but the whole reason he got to where he is now is rank transfers.
To us, we had a lot of good NCOs who want to transfer to us, but then we hit them with the "yeah, you'll get corporal," and they just went to another battalion. transfers is a thing in a battalion that can be useful, can be utilised if good people want to
But
transfer in.
104th refused to accept that.
Obviously, I couldn't transfer in as a Green Company Master Sergeant. I had
I'm
to go
sorry,
through the
but
ranks. They didn't let
some
me.
of the I'm sorry, but for some
So
of the SNCOs in the 104th, they're not ready for officer. I'm sorry to say, especially
know.
people like
I really
Jax,
know.
Mason, Excalibur.
So-
Oh, Excalibur, a 50-50 on him. He has a decent shot.
What are you on about?
So
Scout?
Ramses,
It's not-
just a question: what would you do at this situation with both of the XO and the commander not doing their job? Should you go to the council and tell them about this? Because this will be my approach.
There's an commander meeting. No, not meeting. Sorry, commander evaluations.
Yeah, but that
This time they're doing it differently, where they will ask the officers, "What do you think of your commander? What do you think of your XO?"
but shouldn't it be better?
Each
Because nobody here, right? I think only Boost at the moment, aka Zach, is
Is
only
the only one.
is only officer, and that doesn't really make sense to
Okay,
me.
Marcus doesn't do much because he's got Jedi stuff.
He was on
Warthog
for like
and Fiddles, they
15
don't do
minutes.
anything.
Anyway. We saw him.
Marcus
So
is
yeah,
if
always
that's
there.
the
really,
case-
just Zach. Yeah.
it's more of you will have to contact council and say, "Listen, this has been happening for a while." Council will say, "Okay, we'll watch them," and they'll give him a week or two. And then after that week or two, if they don't see him, they will just kick him out. They've done it
Then-
before, and they will do it again.
Then let's go that approach. Personally, I think that's the better approach. I don't know how you
Yeah.
guys feel.
I say you guys do.
Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, sentimentality. I like Grace and all, but you gotta consider the battalion in the end, not the individual.
Because I don't know what the fuck they're doing. All I want them is to be more transparent.
All
And,
they
like, keep
need,
your high
right?
command talk, I guess. But come on. There's
All
no
they
high
need
command.
to do,
They're
in my
biased, yeah.
opinion, from an outsider opinion, this is just my opinion. And
Oh my
from
god,
what
I
I
just
see it
realized we're turning into
working,
slobs now. We're planning our own revolution.
Oh no no.
No, just look. I'm just gonna say this easily. If we are going to council, we should be smart about how doing it. It shouldn't involve anybody else. Nobody should actually know
Other
about
people
this,
will start talking.
and it
and
could.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
tell
gonna
everyone.
try
It should be
Yeah.
underlaying.
Okay,
just-
if Hay and we'll find out, Zach, I don't believe Hay would have any trouble of trying to get rid of you.
No, the
from
problem is,
under
no,
us.
Casterius. They said, I did this before, well, someone did this before.
I did it.
In the 21st. Basically, if they come to you and they remove you or they talk to you about it, you tell SA and SA will automatically kick them because they have no right in asking you about it. Or
Wait,
punishment
can you say that
for it.
again? I was sitting in for CR.
They said if you like complain about a commander or an XO and they kick you out or they treat you differently or they act rude or they even
Oh,
ask
I
what
heard
did
about
you
that.
say,
Yeah.
you can tell the SA and they will automatically kick the person out because
Didn't
they're not allowed to do
Scully?
that.
That's what Scully did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Got his commander kicked, and the commander kicked him out of the XO position.
Because he complained, and then he complained about the
Mm.
commander, and the commander got removed. Because
Yeah.
you're not allowed to kick someone out for having an opinion upon you.
Oh, that's the whole reason I got removed, for having a fucking opinion on people.
Well, you two
It's-
go do
yeah.
this, and if they talk to me, like if Hay pulls me in and speaks to me about it, do I tell an SA?
Make sure to
then, or-
record it. No,